So we went to EGX again in 2019. This year it was located at East London's ExCeL, short for Exhibition Centre London. Previous years we had attended EGX. It had either been in Earls Court Exhibition Centre or the Birmingham NEC. Therefore, this is the first time we'd attended EGX in this location and the first time we'd actually been to ExCeL. The venue was certainly fit for purpose, being a large area with multiple entrances and numerous places to eat and drink. We've slowly gotten used to the fact that EGX events rarely have much to get you excited before entering the event, like previous years had done. This year, the only thing that we found notable to take a snap of before entering the building was a truck with Monster branding all over it. Other than that, there was nothing else to suggest we were going to enter a gaming convention rather than any other normal convention. When we got inside, our bags were immediately searched and we were moved into a line for early birds and press. This line had little to entertain you while you waited, apart from a large screen advertising various things you might see inside. The line was huge. We couldn't help but feel that we weren't really getting in any earlier than others due to the long wait, and certainly didn't feel any more special for being press. They had even run out of press badges when we arrived, meaning we were left with this basic lanyard and it didn't even say press on it. The only way developers were able to identify us as press is by our grey press wristband. After finally getting into the event, we found ourselves immediately in a section for smaller developer teams, which is always a favourite of ours. After only a short walk, however, you'll find the classic AAA games begging for your attention. The new Call of Duty is always available at each EGX, with its line eventually growing to hours in length. Borderlands 3 also available to play with its huge lines even though it's already been released. Doom Eternal was there, available to play with an official release later this year. Another notable big stand was Cyberpunk 2077, due to release in 2020. We very rarely play the AAA games at EGX anymore due to wasting half your day in a line. One section that really impressed us this year was the retro section. Almost every console you can think of from the past was there, set up and available to play. Some consoles I'd never even seen before. This was obviously an absolute treat to explore. We got to try out consoles we never even played before, including our much desired Vectrex. And if any member of the team has never tried the Virtual Boy, they are always demanded to do so. There was even various arcade machines and pinball machines, all available to play for no extra cost. There was even various PCs and consoles set up on a LAN connection, allowing you to play with a friend or build up a rivalry with a random EGX attendee. We played games of Doom 2, Quake and Counter-Strike.
Does that mean you're dead?
All in a LAN setup, and I have to say, that was a really nice touch. We wanted to play Red Alert 2 together, but sadly we never found a point where two PCs were free for us to play on. Rest assured though, I would have won. As for the shopping experience, EGX had many stalls to get your gaming merchandise fix. And this year we were even actively looking for something substantial to buy at a reasonable price, but sadly struggled to do this. We were trying to look for an awesome gaming figure to add to our collection, but was disappointed to find that although there were figures to buy, most of them were simply anime or pop culture icons like Marvel or DC superheroes. Although, Warren did almost get whisked away and sold £120 worth of warm bags that will cure his full body pain. Towards the end of the day we played various games from the indie section. Once again there were some really unique concepts and ideas here. This is one of our most enjoyed areas and we normally spend most of our time shared between retro section and the indie section. To be honest, we can't help but feel that we'd be much more comfortable at EGX's younger brother convention, EGX Rezzed. Perhaps in the future we will cover this event instead of, or as well as, the main EGX event. In conclusion, we were happy that we managed to get in slightly early as EGX got massively busy later on, proving difficult to even make it from one end to the other. We did find that we've grown tired of parts some might say are the main reason to attend such an event. the big AAA games available to play before release. This year, however, EGX really impressed us with their massively improved retro and indie section. We can only hope that EGX continue with these types of expansions for people who are interested in something other than playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but not the Call of Duty 4 2007 one, and not the remastered one from 2016, but the 2019 one just called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh god, please, can I just play some Doom?